Welcome to Compai's Expat channel. I am Compai. I am Susua's voice of reason. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about why expats get lonely and depressed over the holidays. Guys, this is my business, Casa De Compai. If you're thinking about coming to Susua for a vacation, give me a chance to host your next vacation. This is one of my one bedrooms. I have 6 condos exactly like this, guys. So if you're looking for a nice place to stay in downtown Susua, clean, reasonable, secure, obviously chica friendly, guys, give me a shout out. So guys, welcome back to Compai's Expat channel. I'm Compai. Guys, thank you for supporting me over this last calendar year. I've been living overseas permanently for 8 years now. I also was a soldier in the military at 18 and shipped over to Europe. So my whole adult life, I've been separated from my family pretty much through every holiday. So for me, it was normal to be separate from my family during the Christmas, New Year's period. Then when I got out of the military, I was working in the casino industry for 15 years. And when you first get into this casino industry, guess what you don't have? And that's weekends off. So I worked pretty much just about every holiday there was. And the only holiday that really bothered me working was New Year's Eve. I hated working New Year's Eve in the casino industry. It was just such a party event going on in the casino, and here I am walking around fixing slot machines. Then I worked for Verizon for an extended period of time. And I would always get the call outs to go fix a telephone pole that got hit over the holidays, and I would make big money, almost triple time. So I was always used to working overseas, and my personality is I'm the guy that's pretty much alone. You see me 9 times out of the 10, I'm either sitting with one person or I'm by myself. Most of the time I'm by myself because that's how I like to be. I'm just that guy. But there's a lot of expats who think they can come down here and be separate from the family and their routine over the holidays and be okay with it. I see a lot of guys and women who try to substitute the family for a bar stool, especially in the high season, especially over the holidays. It creates some issue for these guys. Most people don't even think about what's going on in their mind until it's right in front of them. I know people who've been down here years and that finally hit them. Yeah, you know, I act a little different during the holiday season. I said, yeah, you do. You get more lonely. You spend more time out trying to make new friends, and you extend yourself more. I see that a lot. So what a lot of people need to understand is if you're going to move overseas and you're going to make that move permanent and you're going to make that conscious decision not to go home for the holidays, I suggest that you have something constructive to take up that time, because I've seen too many people who just cannot be alone during the holiday season. So their idea of not being alone is, we'll go to the bar and hang out more than they normally would. And then it makes it worse because their girlfriends or the locals that they would normally be hanging out with, that they would see out and about, they're not here either. A lot of times, the girls that you will see on the streets, they'll go home around the 23rd, the 22nd, and some of them won't come back until after the New Year. Some of them are here all the time, but the ones that have kids, that have families, that are not from the area, they don't want to be here. They don't want to be in Susua, so they leave. So a lot of these guys and women, their routine gets broken up. Now they're faced with the TV commercials that are just driving home that Christmas thought that, you know, I could be home with my kids, my grandkids. In December, you will see an influx of individuals, the females down here, are working to get a little bit extra money because of that pressure to buy their kids the iPad, the cell phone, on top of the daily existence, which isn't easy to do down here. So if you're going to come down here and you're going to spend your time living overseas during the holiday season, it works best if you have a true circle of friends. Not the same guys you see at the bar stool all the time. A true circle of friends. People that actually know you for you, not just for the guy that's funny at the corner of the bar. I suggest if you're religious, have that religious outlet. There's a couple English-speaking Catholic churches here. There's a bunch of Protestant churches that speak English. Maybe that's a good route for people to go as well. The other good thing is there's always, this time of year, there's always the Canadians coming in after their Thanksgiving. So we're starting to get busier here. So that helps a lot of the expats overcome that feeling of being lonely and outside of that normal routine of their holiday season. The other thing that a lot of people have an issue with down here is they have nobody to give gifts to, even though they're getting asked every day, where's my Christmas gift? Where's my Christmas gift? That's from the waitresses, police, the person who sells you change on the beach. Everybody's asking you for a gift, but it's not the person that a lot of these guys want to have them ask. Because at this point of the year, a lot of these guys come down here, and at their core, they're lonely. They're looking for that person to spend quality time with. Believe it or not, I know everybody thinks it's just a pay-for-play town. I can't tell you the amount of guys that are actually looking for a girlfriend. And if they're lonely during this time of the year, it makes it a little more intense for them. So guys, if you're going to be living overseas as an expat, you really need to have a good understanding of you. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What can you accept with? What is acceptable for you under certain circumstances during certain times of the year? You really need to know who you are. A lot of guys come down here and redefine themselves. A lot of guys come down here to find themselves. So it's really imperative that you understand your emotions, where you are, because you don't always have the support group around you. I always say all the time, expat rule number 1, shady people hang out in the sun. So be careful who you're hanging out with. Be careful who you confide in down here, because Sosua is a small little gossipy town on top of it. So it's always best to keep private personal and personal private. So if you're thinking about becoming that expat, take in consideration your mental state during the holidays. Maybe it's best for you to hop on a plane and go home and spend it with family, spend it with the grandkids, the kids. Something to think about, guys. But again, I appreciate everybody for watching my channel. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please subscribe. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Remember, keep personal private and private personal. Peace out.